Hi, everybody. I'm Victor Rivera, and welcome to Tuesday nights, which means it's D&Artistry. So I have a show, D&Me Adventures, where I play with myself. I play D&D with myself. And that's on Wednesday nights. And then this, if you're here right now, this is Tuesday nights, where I do art in accordance with the show. So I've made a bunch of art of my main characters, and it's just a nice little time to chat with some audience, and me to do more creative endeavors like photoshopping. But last week we explored my Word document titled D&Artistry, where I have all of my ideas for like D&, merchandise, and 100 different branding ideas and stuff. So last week we went through 3 pages, and then today I went through my other priorities and my other 28 pages of to-do lists, and I uncovered more. So we're just going to go through them and then randomly sketch stuff out. Let me know if you have any questions or if you just want to chat and tag along. This is a little behind-the-scenes show. Whoop. I am currently listening to like some really relaxing meditation music. Oh my gosh. This week had so much life in it. I did Uber Eats many days, and I made many monies, but it's exhausting. And then yesterday I hung out with a friend, and it's just I know when I say this, but it felt like the last D&Artistry and D&Me felt like last month, but the full 30 days instead of literally last month, as in May was 8 days ago. But here we go. So if you have any questions, let me know. But the end of show, what we did last time, we did all 3 of these big pages. And now I can get rid of that. But D&Artistry. So colored are kobolds. I did that for 2 or 3 different D&Artistries. Mood board. I made a mood board the very first time we interacted with the kobolds in D&Artistry. Maybe have them finished next week, Future Victor. And I did. So then we threw them up on Redbubble. And that was, I think it was 2 episodes, where first one we colored everyone in. Tax, shipping, and handling, my merchandise-themed kobolds. And then the next time we did some last little detail work, and I showed you the behind the scenes of Redbubble. So I did do that. Bop. Nest eggs. Tipsy Rock, Onyx, Toot, Rock, Onyx, Tipsy, and Waddles. That would be really cool. I don't know how to mass produce that, but let me put that under super duper fucking involved. Bop. I think that'll be, no, it'll probably be more involved than the pinball machine. Shoot. Okay. Here. I'm gonna make this so I can scroll down to it easiest. There we go. So, Alabama elephant. I love different designs of different things. And it doesn't even have to be designs that I like. I just appreciate the effort and the creativity aligned to put both of them together. For example, I think it's a whole art form to do the college sports ball mascot logos. Like, they're really clean, some of them, and intimidating looking, and like sharp and like cool graphic design. So anything that's done well of that ilk, I appreciate. Some band t-shirts I think are pretty rad. But I was thinking that Toot would be cool to have the outline of like Alabama. Is that Roll Tide? My roommate loves one of them has elephants. I think it's Alabama. And I think it might be Roll Tide. But it'll be cool to do my boys in the college sports ball mascot logos design. I don't know how to do that, but I know there's a bunch of people on the various D&Medias. Some are legitimate, but they're like graphic designers for streamers, and they kind of have that aesthetic to them. So I don't know how to do that, but skiing. First for Sarah, emotes. Yes, when I made my first emote and my only emote, skiing. I'm gonna put that up in the chat right now. In order to get it, it is skiing. It is D&Mead, so D&Me with N like gnome, add, skiing, so it's capital S, K-I-I-I, 3 I's, and then N. That's my emote. So when I was designing skiing, handling my kobold, then my sister asked if I could make that as my first emote. So I said yes, and I did. So, skin for Sarah, emotes. Boop. Hold, please, layer underneath screen share in D&Artistry scene. Yeah, so this is my D&Artistry scene right now, what you see on the screen. And sometimes I either go to my desktop to find an image, or I go to another Word document, but I don't want you to see my dirty desktop because it's organized chaos, but it's not really pretty to look at. Like, if I had a work computer, then I would just have my 10 D&Me stuff, but these are both my personal computers. So what I do, though, is sometimes I go, bap! Like, oh, don't look at my desktop, and then I do this, or like I scroll over back here. But I think it'll be fun, and at least something better to look at rather than just black, of having, like, hold, please, and like a TV, but have like Tipsy having unplugged it, or like Waddles chewing through the cord. That's cute. All right, so part of what I want to do for this D&Artistry is sketch stuff out when I think of it, because I don't sketch a lot. Like, I very purposefully make art, and I don't just let myself make art just for art's sake. So let's do like a TV. Beep, bop, beep, bop. Boy, howdy. I don't think I ever grew up with a TV that had the antenna. Which, like, that's good. And then, oh, this is fun. Just squiggle. And the cord. And then Waddles. No, Waddles should be like sitting and eating it. Oh boy, this is some relaxing ass music. Yeah, when I first made Waddles sit like this with one leg out and then one leg like this, that is reminiscent of my favorite Chihuahua lately, whose name was Cookie, who was my Chihuahua. Boop, boop. What? He looks very much like Remy's dad from Ratatouille, but let's see. I want it to look like he just chewed on it, and then some sparks. Yeah, something like this. And then let's bring up Waddles. Oh, fascinating. My mouse, I use my mouse so much. Speaking of, so much that some of it literally is like sanded away. It's beveled. Interesting. So, por ejemplo, there it is. Boop. Boop. Nope. And this might be another multi-week project of me making this little... Stop. Okay. You don't want to cooperate. That is fine. Da 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 da. But. Okay, I want to get. There it is. Bam. Yeah, baby. So something like that. Like a. Please hold. Please stand by. Yep. Great. Yeah, something like that. Hold, please. Layer underneath screen share in D&Artistry scene. So that's that. Desk mat / mass pad of all of my characters puzzle. Right. So, I have the 4 boys. I have Tipsy, Onyx, Rock, and Toot Toot. I have Waddles also. And then I have the 3 kobolds, so tech, shipping, and handling. But eventually, like if I had 100,000 hours, well, if I had 100,000 hours a day, but if I had $100,000 and then 4 other victors, then I would draw every character that I have on D&Me, all of my NPCs, and like all the cool monsters that I come up with, and very much like a Simpsons poster. Then I thought how cool it would be to have all of my characters on either a desk mat, which is like something you put underneath your computers, or it's really popular for gaming, in that like either computer gaming of having it under your gaming keyboard, or if you're playing cards like Magic the Gathering or something like that, then you have that underneath as kind of like a mouse pad for gaming, or a mouse pad, or like a poster, or for all the D&D merchandise on Redbubble and the Convex Crimson, then having a puzzle of it, which I think will be super, super, super cool. Puzzle of full title cards, vertical or horizontal. Yeah, and then also on top of that, I have 41, as of right now, title cards. Let's see, do I still have that? Bop. I sure do, but what is it called? Is it 36? No. Maybe just title? I'll find this real quickly. There it is. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, I thought it was 36. So I have this, which are the square versions. So when I do posts for the different episodes, then I have a YouTube title card, a Twitch title card, which are slightly different dimensions, and then an Instagram, which are square. So I have the square versions, but I want to print out like actual title card 4x6 little photos, and then make those in a poster, or yeah, so that's something I want to do. But also do all the title cards as a puzzle, which would be super, super, super rad. All right, shipping, which I think this would be called advanced. It's not super duper fucking complicated like the super duper fucking involved, but it's more advanced, which would be super cool though. I would like that a lot. All right. Shipping, backpack, duffel bag. So speaking of advanced, on Redbubble in the Convex Crimson, which if this is your first D&Artistry, hello, welcome. But in my show in D&Me, then I have kind of in-store game mechanic called the Convex Crimson. And then let's actually bring it up in my background. Boop. There, nuts. Boop. Oh, bop. No. Closer. There it is, these. So, there's my Convex Crimson. Boop. So, yeah. But for the actual store, my Redbubble store, then there are t-shirts and hats and puzzles, which are easy. But there are also duffel bags and backpacks where there's like, I don't know because I haven't explored it yet, but there are different dimensions. And so you probably have to put a picture in one way in order to have it patterned correctly. So for shipping, who has a wicker basket fanny pack with eggs in it, and then a wicker basket like backpack. So him on a backpack and a duffel bag would be good. And then Tipsy also, I have a note later on, but I want to put them together. Yeah, Tipsy and shipping, backpacks and duffel bags. So put that up here. What's the other one? And that's pretty advanced too. So I'll put that with advanced. I'm pretty much reorganizing this. Yeah, and talking about it. And I like it a lot. All right. So let me know if you want skiing on anything else. I need to make a post. I should do it like this upcoming week, because this past week was just, again, full of life. So I didn't do a whole lot for D&Me. But this next week, while I Uber Eats during the week, then I should just do some posts. Some posts ready in the barrel for upcoming Uber Eats week. For example, the vote for the t-shirts. It's a very good idea. Other D&M merch. Cool. I like it. So let me know if you want skiing on anything else. Let's see. That would kind of go with post. Do I have a post? Nope, not really. So let's just put all these together. Okay. Sticker sets of all 4 boys, 3 kobolds, plus skiing. So what that means for me is on a regular sheet of paper, sticker set. Right now on Redbubble, you can buy each individual sticker individually, but I want to have like a page with all of the different, like the 4 boys and the D&Me die and my 3 kobolds. So those, oh my goodness, please stop. Tax, that's one of them. Tax, shipping, scan, handling, yeah, that's great. So, like this. Let's bring a little shipping over. Let's bring a little handling skin over. Let's bring a little tax over. Let's bring a little handling by itself over. Let's bring a little D&Me die logo over. Let's bring a little toot toot over. Let's bring a little tipsy color over. Let's bring a little rock over. Let's bring a little onyx over. So all of these, except for the die, all of these can be shrunken down. My headphones got unplugged, so that's why you could hear my music for 2 seconds. Oh, nuts. That die got shrunk anyways. That's okay. We will unshrink that die just a little bit. But I want, like, you be able to purchase a collection of all 4 of them instead of having, like, spending. I mean, I love money, but I don't want you to spend that much on these stickers. Sticker set, duplicate layer. Actually, first. Great. Now I can duplicate layer. And then copy that die, and then have, okay, tax, shipping, handling, scan. Tax, scan. Yeah, like this. So that you can, you know, get the sticker sets. Yeah, let's go over to Waddles. Let's fill that in. Okay. No. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, sticker sets like that. I don't know if they'll work as perfectly as in my head for actual Redbubble, but we will see. All right. Sticker sets of all 4 boys, 3 kobolds plus skin. All 3 kobolds on a shirt, and then tax, shipping, and handling plus skin on coasters. So I don't know also if you can make on Redbubble. I don't think so, but have a set, because when you buy coasters on Redbubble, then they come in sets of 4. But I would love to have Tipsy Onyx, Rock, and Toot Toot on separate coasters in a pack that you could buy, instead of having 4 Tipsy coasters. Although that's the best one to get, honestly. But also, okay, all 4 boys on shirts, and then all 3 kobolds on shirts. So I do need to make designs of all 4 boys on stuff. Just have a t-shirt of all 4 boys. I haven't figured out what the best way to do that is yet. Plus, skin. Okay, so let's do this instead. All 4 boys. Sticker set. And then all 4 boys on shirts. There we go. Sticker sets, shirts, just general design. Sticker sets. And then coasters. Do I have other 4? Merch with all 4 boys on it. Yeah, okay. Merch with all 4 boys. So then also water bottle and like mug, you know. T-shirt with 4 boys on it. Cool. So that I should do priority-wise sooner than other stuff. Let's put it higher on the list. Or not. That's a lot of brain power. Okay. Boop. Next. I have some designs that I was doing them and just thinking about them as I rewatched the episodes. And at one point I said like a D&D themed Margaritaville. And then Sarah in the chat said Beholder in Paradise, which is very good. Beholder in Paradise. So I was wondering if there are other ones, but that's like a thought exercise. If I'm really bored, then I could come up with other Jimmy Buffet. Oh, James Buffet. I forgot that 3 Strings name is James Buffet, which is great. I'm sure there's something there. James Buffet. James 3 Strings. Buffet. Man, that reminds me that Jimmy Buffett was on, I don't know if it was My Brother and Me specifically, but Justin McElroy loved Jimmy Buffett. So through their star power, then they got Jimmy Buffett on the podcast. So I need to redo the Ice Age Baby / Onyx. Let's bring up that monstrosity from, I think it was episode 14, because episode 13 is when I introduced it. So Ice Age Baby Onyx. I have a kind of weird naming system where it could be anything. Ice Age Baby. Would it even be here? Hopefully. Oh, I don't see it. That's okay. Not the biggest loss in the world. Huh, I really don't see it. Well, that's okay. Oh, it might be... Nope. That is okay. Yeah, I don't need that right now. But, yeah, eventually I want to redo the Ice Age Baby for Onyx and see how bad that looks. But there's a couple times in D&Me where Toot Toot's drinking stuff with his trunk, and I think it'd be fun to art that. So Toot Toot drinking espresso, so a tiny little white teacup with Toot Toot's big form. Toot Toot's trunk around a wine bottle in episode 29. Toot Toot's seltzer water, ice, umbrella, lime, sunglasses, wide open shirt. When I think that was episode 30, which I think was Sea Ward, where they were in the outdoor cafe. Toot Toot's trunk on the proximal part of his tusks to play. So, like, when there's the tusk, and then his trunk would be up here, and then he would be playing the piccolo, just to see how it would work. Holds the didgeridoo with his trunk, no hands. Yeah. Just various Toot Toot and his trunk art, which sounds very naughty, but 5 sticker pack of me and the characters. So I guess I could put that. Well, specifically what I was thinking of was this first. Oh boy. Why is it doing this? Okay. Edit line drawings over my face of being each boy. Drawing vertebrae on my beard. What I mean by this is, let's actually bring up applications, photo booth. Come on. Y'all get to see from this for a second. Unless the camera doesn't work anymore. No, I think it does. So. So, with all 4 of these drawings of my boys now, let's pop them over to, if I could do this, that'd be sweet. I don't think it liked it. Blast. That would have saved me a little bit of trouble. You got trouble right here in Minnesota, right here. It's capital T, that rhymes with D, that stands for poop. That stands for poop. All right, so what I'm talking about with this is I have this idea in my head that I think would be cool of like, ooh, should I do it with my D&D color? My D&Me color? The answer is absolutely. So with Toot Toot, like, and then, no, just the head. And speaking of Toot Toot and like rock and all that, Bradley Owens is doing art of my boys while they are recovering. So that's awesome. That's gonna be sweet as heck. Sure, I'll save that. Why not? Okay, great. Thank you. He's so small. That's rock. What else does he have? Not really a lot else. Save. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. And then Onyx will have like the vertebra in his beard. Man, I really don't like drawing the vertebra. Does he have other stuff? Oh, shit. Well, let's go ahead and save it, though. Let's see. It was called Photo something. It's probably the second one. Oh, boy. Is it the second one? Sure is. Replace. All right. Yes. And then Tipsy. I think I messed up what I was trying to do, but it's okay. Kind of like this, where like you can see my face, but it has the outlines of them all there. In my head, it turned out cooler. And I just need to like do red, I guess, and purple. Yeah, let's do purple. Let's do rocks purple. Bop, bop, bop. Purple. Etc. Yeah. Kind of like that. Merge all of them together. Nice. Look at this. This is fun. And then all of this shit together. Right? What? Oh. Perfect. Yeah. Cool. So, edit line drawings over my face of me being each boy. Yeah. And so the line drawing itself would be Onyx. Yeah, I guess I should do the line drawing itself. For example, like with Rock, then with his purple. Really, like doing the whole outline. So not just the differences, but if you just look at the outline itself, it should be Rock. Rock has a kind of a lantern jaw. And then ear. So if you're only looking, and he has no eyebrows, which I'll talk about in a second. But so if you're looking at the art, then it's only of Rock. So that it has like a cool little effect to it. Oh, bother. I see what you did there, you little bastard. But I'm clever. You didn't count for that. There it is. Yeah, so something like this. Where if you look at just the line art, then you can see Rock. Which I think would be really cool. So that you can still see me behind it. I should... yeah, see? Oh, and then the nose, I guess. But no eyebrows. Yeah. Like that. Yeah, my computer's huffing and puffing because it's also playing the music. But I kind of don't care. Yeah, I'll turn off the music. Give it a fighting chance. So, that... Okay, spicy I have written down here. Because I was thinking about drawing it, and I was like, well, this one I wouldn't actually have the content warning on. For example, I wanted to draw out the bone oil drum contents when Onyx went to the Vulture Bros, the Buzzard Bros, to cure his bones and hides and trophies and stuff. Yeah, I thought how cool it would be to have the oil drum and then like have all of the bones like a medial view so that we can see inside it, and then how it would all fit inside an oil drum. But that kind of seemed a little morbid, so I didn't decide to do that. And then also, one of the most beautiful scenes in D&Me is when Onyx is covered in blood by Amber Rain, who was his corresponding fae, and she painted him in the blood. So I thought how cool that would be of just having him stoic with all the blood around him. But that would definitely be a content warning. Slash, in the second episode, like a trigger warning, yeah. In the second episode, he did this really cool anime leg rip of the troll. And I was like, oh, that'd be cool. But also, that's like taking a body part off. So, D&Me branding, Halloween, Christmas, me sitting around a fire. My dad took a video when I went up for one of the colder months. I don't remember why, how, or when. But we had a fire going in our fireplace, and my dad took a video of me just sitting in front of it. But I think it would be cool, like having a Yule log kind of deal. Like Nick Offerman did one of these where he had like a glass of scotch and a bottle of scotch and just drank for an hour. So you can have that as the Yule log and have the log like crackling. Actually, that was a really good log crackle. Log crackle. That fills up that page. Flip to the next page. Oh, man. Oh, what happened to you? Oh, boy, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, you're fine. Maybe I just stepped on it one time. Are you still okay? Yeah, you're perfectly fine. You're perfectly fine. So, let me just... Cool. Golly. So, but that's more like video production. I should have a subcategory that's video production. Because I do have a couple video ideas. But a Waddles pocket rat like Killjoy. So I don't think Killjoy is the right one. But there's like the archetypal graffiti that looks like this. Like that. His name is Killjoy, I think. Or maybe it's like this. Something like this. Where, like, maybe The Who or Rolling Stones or Pink Floyd. I don't know what this is, but it feels very familiar. But I wanted to do something like that, but with Waddles. He doesn't really have whiskers. But excuse me. I should ask my mom what that guy is. Let's see. Overjoy? But for Waddles, and here we can make this smaller. I love this visual. Look, this whole thing's like not finished art, but how cool, how cool. What is happening? What is happening? I don't want it for that layer. I want it for this layer. Yeah. Let's actually do this and then put it over here. Way above Waddles. And then put both of them higher. Yes. Okay. Because, like, how cute would it be, maybe like a little clay figurine or something, to then have Waddles, like, sticking out of your pocket if you're, like, wearing a shirt with a pocket in it. Like, I think that'd be cute. I had that idea in my head, and I was like, oh, boy, that's cute. Make him a little bit smaller. I feel like his name's Killjoy. But, like, it's like very middle school, elementary school graffiti. Like the North Carolina State S that you can do, drawing the 6 lines and then creating the S, etc. Okay, I don't know what you're doing. Oh boy. Being difficult. Oh, golly. There. Bop. Marry these together. What's this? Sticker sheet. Sticker set. Line art. What else? Pocket. So it's a batch's pocket. Eep, 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 eep. Because what I'm doing is at the end, God damn it. At the end, I'm going to put all of this in the title card. Cool. Boop. Mop. Great. You know what? Let's make it a slightly different color so that I can tell the difference. Perfect. Perfect. Oh boy. So, yeah, like that. Make my own spell cards. Well, I will answer this as soon as I return from the restroom because I need to use the restroom. So, I will be right back. Thanks for watching. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Yeah, here's my one. I'm quite tired. So, this is going to be a short D&Artistry because also no one's watching, which is fine. But I'm doing this for myself. Make my own spell cards? Because I was wondering if that would help me remember everyone's magic and spells. But I ended up buying some of the official D&D spell cards, which they're just hard. Like, I have 800 plates spinning in the air, so having spell cards would just muddy things up. If I was just playing one character that's a wizard, then having spell cards would be great, but maybe not. Maybe not make my own spell cards for D&Me. So I feel like there was another maybe not. I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Definitely not. It's a cool thing, but it's like the oil drum. But it was one scene, and like if I didn't have it written down, then I wouldn't flat out remember it. Like it wasn't one of those. When you think of D&Me, then that is one of the iconic scenes that comes to your head. Like it's a cool detail if you happen to be listening to episode 16 or whatever. But and then this can go with this. There we go. Spicy. I like that I called it spicy. That's fun. But video production, I have somewhere, I don't know if it's in this list, but I do. So, speaking of video production, I wanted going through D&Me now. I'm in episode 41, and I am quite tired. This has been a year for this entertainment experiment, and it's hard to do weekly, and money was running low, and so I picked up Uber Eats again. And I kind of want to do other stuff. Like, this was a great coping mechanism for my year 30. But D&Me as an entity, I'm not as rocket fuel behind it anymore. So a lot of these notes were written when I was rocket fuel, where I spent all day, every day for weeks working on it. Instead of, well, I can spend Tuesday evening doing a D&Artistry. I can spend all Wednesday on it, and then Thursday morning into early afternoon, then I can rewatch it. Like, that is now the extent of my D&Me. Like, I can't really stream anymore because I feel like I need to make money. It's the whole stuff. So most of this stuff is when I was more gun-ho, but make my own BuzzFeed interest video. That is also video production, because if I make my own video and like edit it and then pick out some really great parts, then like I could maybe not sell it, or maybe I could sell it to like BuzzFeed, and then a producer can slap their name on it and say that they like said yes, and so they get credit at the end, but it's all D&Me where I make it. So that's still a pretty cool idea, because then that would blow up, because when you're on Facebook and Instagram, then when you're scrolling, then you see these things, and you'll learn about a fox and a pig becoming best friends in a farm in Nebraska, and you see 16.5 thousand comments and likes and shares and stuff. So that's a really good idea if I had $100,000 and 4 other victors. So what else? Make each ward's colors and mascots, print in colors. So each ward for Waterdeep, the Sea Ward, the North Ward, the Castle Ward, the Dock Ward, etc., each have their own colors and mascots described in Volos and Chiridian. We've only discussed the Sea Ward, and the colors, I think it was like blue and yellow, and it was also a sea lion or a seal. But each ward has their own, like, I think turkey is one of them, or a mule for the field ward or stuff. So I thought it might be cool, but again, very, very low priority, to make each of the wards colors and mascots and have, like, art out of that. But I mentioned it a total of once, so maybe not. This is fun. I was thinking of t-shirts ideas, and so having rock, nope, onyx, and then onyx, nope, rock, Like, I don't think anyone would buy that on a t-shirt, but I think it's pretty funny as just like a t-shirt design. So let me rack. Well, that should be this actually. Rack. Nope. Onyx. Let's make that black instead of the exact color as the background. Let's shrink it down a little bit. Let's write pocket for this pocket. I think it's really cool exploring my art word folder with y'all, because it makes me explain stuff out loud. And then I guess I could just do this. Onyx. Oh, rock. So that's fun. That's always something that when I listen to it, like my brain, Onyx looks like a rock, honestly. And then vice versa. So that's fun. Oh, boy. Yeah. It's going to be a short episode. So that'd be fun for like simple line art. Where did I put? Oh, so like maybe simple art or like easily digestible. What other simple art is there? Audience interaction. I don't remember. Oh, I could put it above advanced. Yeah, let's do that. So simple. Simple. Oh, what was that? Relatively simple? Oh boy. That's not relatively simple or easy. Design the card suits with the boys? Well, that is, but the restful lily owners, NPCs. Right, because... Okay. Yes, but the restful lily owners, NPCs, that should be down here. Let's put it behind everything. There we go. Cool. Because now that, yes, designing the card suits by themselves is nice and easy. Here, where's simple art? And now I'm doing them in order of kind of preference. Let's put it above advanced. There we go. Cool. So, design card suit with current boys. So, of DS, I will copy it and then just extract the boys. Is there a better way to do that? No, because I can delete it and then just extract the boys. Was there an easier way? Definitely. Am I doing it? Nah. Nah. I don't want things too easy. Okay, and then for Toot Toot, I would do this. Then inverse and then delete. There we go. I'm so smart. SMRT. So to have it in order, yes. And it's height order, which is great. But, okay. We will make you a little bit tinier, smaller. duplicate layers. No, I need to rasterize the pocket and then link them together. Yes. Just, oh, I forgot that Killjoy was tied to it. But now we can spread these guys out a little bit. Although, rock looks like a ding-dong diamond, huh? Okay. What I was thinking was, for Tutu, like, him being the spade. And then rock being the heart. And then onyx being clubs. And then tipsy being diamonds. But having it like real thin. Ooh. No, come on. Yeah, like really, really thin. Light. But why? Oh, did I mess that up somehow? Oh, what was this color? 33. So that'll be 67. Right? Yeah. Let's just, yeah. Oh, nice. I didn't mess it up too bad. So like that. But design it better. And more, not professional, but. This is cool to look at. I like it. Bum, bum. Ba-da-da-dum. Bum, bum. Is Waddles' nose pink? Did I establish that? Maybe. I don't remember. He kind of looks like John Oliver. Which is meant as cute, not like a bad thing. Cool. Yeah, we're running out of room, y'all. Maybe I move my sticker set over a little bit. And then move the rock. Nope. Is that guy's Killjoy or like Overjoy or something? I don't freaking remember. Yeah, well. Cool. Can I spread these guys out a little bit? Nope, because they're all... Well, I could do that. Okay. Yeah. Let's merge all them together. Let's space it out just a tiny bit. Nice. Yeah. Suits. Cool. I like it. And zoom to fit screen. Advanced, super fucking advanced. Audience interaction for all 4 boys. Here. We are here. We are here. Video production. Maybe not. All right. So next, sound waves of Tipsy Onyx. What that means is when I edit the podcast, then each name, Tipsy, Onyx, Rock, Toot Toot, have a very specific wavelength. A wavelength. So it looks something a little like this. Let's do. Oh, I did the wrong color earlier, huh? That's fine. But, like, toot. No. What would it be? It would be toot. Toot. And, like, tipsy. Onyx. I don't remember exactly what it is. But having... Oh, man, that'd be cool. Having these doctor's handwriting scratches. And then... But yeah, have the actual, like, audio wavelength. It would be a podcast exclusive. And then... rock. And then toot toot. So, what's this? Let's merge. And then underneath have like Tipsy, Onyx, Rock, Toot, Toot. But have it a billion times smaller. And I lost it. 2-pot. Hey, ain't that fella who died, but everyone isn't convinced that he is dead? That is a Tupac reference. Not a particularly good one, but hey, what are you gonna do? Yeah, it worked out really well. So I like that. Exercise. Exercise. March down. Why do I have a rock? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just squeeze all these together as close as we can. Oh, it doesn't really. Not really close. Ooh, maybe if I do this and then put him down here. Yeah. And then have sticker set closer. Yeah, I want the most bang for my buck, baby. Let's have cards, suits closer. Yeah, that's great. No, it's not. Wavelengths. Cool. Let's do just 6 more minutes because I am wiped and I would like to go to bed. So sound waves of Tipsy and Onyx and stuff. That would be simple art. Yeah. Flight. So, Tipsy Drinks Flight, I thought about how cool it would be to have, like, when you go to a bar, and this one's a little bit more involved, so this might be a medium, but like you have the wooden little piece of wood with 4 holes cut in it. And you have this flight of beers, like different craft beers. But it would be cool to have like different drinks for the different boys, but actually have like recipes and have the drinks look like the boys themselves and like what you would imagine they would drink taste like. So Onyx would probably have an ice anchor, which you can find at Target, which my mom found for me for Onyx for Christmas, which was awesome. But like an ice anchor and then just a little bit of whiskey. Like that feels like Onyx. And then what's an ice color? Well, what's this color, but more icy? And then this color, but just, yeah. Like that. Like that's an Onyx drink. And then Toot Toot would have the orange slice and like very mojito or hurricane or whatever they're called. I don't know. But I thought that would be really cool for like drink recipes. And actually, so plus the visual for the introduction for... Okay, hold on. Let me yank this real quick. No, that was the wrong Word document. Because now we're going in super spoiler territory. Oh, no. I copied the wrong thing. Yeah, okay. Hee. That's going to be great. Oh my god. Why is it doing this? It's really frustrating. Okay, well, that's just not going to work out right now. Cool. So, flight. So yeah, I will call it medium. Because that's going to be more involved. And then add recipes. Actual drinks. Medium. Let's go for simple. I like it. Cool. And then, yeah, I'm running out of steam real quick. What other thing do I want to just... Okay. Draw up ideas from highlighter notebook. this is my highlighter notebook, and I take notes every time I rewatch an episode the next day, the Thursday morning. Anytime I do other streams, like, for example, D&Artistry, I take notes down, and I have over 70 pages of this. And so initially, I wrote it down, and then when I would actually complete it, then I would highlight it. But now, because some of the things are so involved, of like, it would take a full week to do this one item that I have written down. So now I work it where I type up all of the notes, and then as soon as I transfer it from the highlighter notebook to a laptop, then I highlight it in the highlighter notebook, so that it's also visually like, oh, look at all these things that I did, but it's me just transferring it over. It's like checking off a to-do list. Like, I was starting to get it wasn't a happy feeling seeing all the things that were not highlighted. So now everything in my highlighter notebook is highlighted. I just need to delete it off of the laptop, which is less cathartic and satisfying than having everything highlighted. Because this I could just go, and we're done, bop, and then just delete it. But drop ideas from highlighter notebook. That is a perpetual thing that's always going on. What other things do I have? Redbubble, Waddle's mousepad. I thought initially that would be a really cool thing. And guess what? We have a Waddle's notepad now. Mousepad. Do I have... I think I also have the... Oh, do I have that up? For the adolescent alien? We will find out. Yep, I am glad that I drink energy drinks before the Wednesday night show, because just... And tomorrow's episode 42, The Answer to Life and Everything, will... like, we're going to finish the Restful Lily stuff. I don't know if it's going to be the full finish, but let's see. Now that we are on Redbubble, we can go into my Tipsy as Cute Adolescent Alien bit, and let's see if I made a mouse pad. Yes, I did! Of the Waddles as a three-eyed frog. No, just a one-eyed frog. As soon as it loads... Yep, look at that. That's great. I don't think... But I'm going to take that for the title card. Forever, ever, forever, ever. So my grandma's 2002 Toyota Corolla, which I've been driving for the past couple years, it has a cassette player, a tape player, and I never used it until this week, where I found a couple cassette tapes at a thrift store, and then I listened to one of them. One of them is this fabulous singer. The art. The cover art is hard to tell if they are black or Caucasian. The artist. So, but she's saying, I think she's a black artist because she has a wonderful voice, and I think that white artists can have wonderful voices too, but that's not the thing. I think that they're a black artist because then Kanye West sampled one of her tracks, because she sings "Diamonds Are Forever," and I listened to it and I was like, oh, I know that, because in like middle school, then Kanye West made the song "Diamonds from Sierra Leone," and so I was like, oh, he sampled from that. So that's kind of been in my head recently. Diamonds are forever, 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 ever, 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 ever. Let's color this in a little bit more. No, it's fine. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all this. We did all that in an hour and 20 minutes. That's lovely. So Redbubble Waddles mousepad. Yes, we made 2. We made the regular Waddles mousepad, and then the one-eyed frog from Adolescent Alien from Star Wars that Grogu kept trying to put in his mouth and ate a frog. So let's do one more. Okay, great. This is 2 things. Okay, great. So for the kobolds, when I did the art of the 3 kobolds, tax, shipping, and handling, then handling the skein, design, drawing, emote. So I wanted the skein version with a little asterisk, design, drawing, and then turn it into an emote, which I did. For my mood board, I also put the references of the alligators from Pearls Before Swine, which is great, and to convex crimson background. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I was going to add tax, shipping, and handling to the convex crimson. I should write that down. So add THS, TSH to convex crimson background in the bubble, because I did want them to be like up against the bubble itself. So great. Saving the kobolds for D&Artistry. We milked them for 2, which was great. And then shipping wicker fanny pack and then wicker basket backpack, which both of those were included in the shipping design. Play with Myself Station 5 and PlayStation font. I did that with I play D&D with myself, and then I made Play with Myself Station 5 with the PlayStation 2 font. So that is available on the Redbubble, and it is camel font. What did that end up looking like? Yes, what do you look like? Thrilling, I know. Play with Myself Station 5. Yeah, so they're not all caps, so it's not cameled, actually. I lied. I'm sorry for lying to you. But that looks great. Play with Myself Station 5. Oh, that would be cool desk mat. But I did it, so that's the important bit. Anything else that's going to jump out that's real quick? No, not really. We can work on this more. I like the just low pressure doodling. Yeah, we organized a bunch of stuff. So let's go up here. Or do I want to do simple art, simple advanced? Yeah, I like that. So then I turn all of this into a PNG. Let's make sure it looks good. Let's do... no, let's do a pale version of... Yeah, I did do the wrong number earlier. But if you paid attention to that, that's amazing. I owe you something. How about that? Yeah, if you paid attention, if you noticed that it was 9904 or whatever I did wrong. If I did it wrong, I don't remember. Feels like I did it wrong, but yeah, that's a good flight. All right, is all this good? This kind of Killjoy right here looks like toilet paper to me right now. I don't know why. Let's make wavelengths. Let's give it some drop shadow. Some outer glow, excuse me. Just to make it pop in the title card. Cool. Ooh, that kind of looks like their signatures. But I was wondering if they would have different signatures. They would, but that'd be kind of weird. all coming from the same hand. Like Onyx would be really blocky. The N would be backwards or something, and then Rock would be real thin, fancy. Man. 4 different autographs. For Tipsy Onyx. Rock 2-2. Interesting. Cool to think about. Let's merge everything together. Rasticize type. Merge all layers. Save as PNG. What's this? June 7th. Yeah. D&Artistry. PNG. Let's save it as PNG. Come over here. Let's get it onto this computer. And then we are done. An hour and a half. Ooh, that itch on my toe. I scratched it, and it was like very fulfilling. Yeah. Kept going. All right. Almost there. So when I take a break after episode 50, then I will do a lot of these things, and then I'll just publish them at my leisure instead of trying to throw something together in a week and making that really stressful for me. Let's throw it down here. And then let's go back over to my Word document. Ooh. And then throw it up right here, which is brilliant. Scooby-Dooby-Doop. Scooby-Dooby-Doop. Awesome. Let's have me in front of it, though. Oh, so, yeah, just pop that behind. Yeah, great. Hey, that's so cool. That's really neat. All right. Title card pose. Ready? Yeah, that's really neat. Neat. Cool. Great. That'll be tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Victor Rivera. Tune in tomorrow for episode 42 of D&Me. Now we're going to go take a melatonin and sleep very well tonight. Yeah. All right. See you.